We're back!
Hey, it's Kaelee
And Jesse.
We are the Key Utah Realtors.
Out here at KW Success in Layton, but we're actually up in the Ogden Valley in Liberty. Yes. We're gonna tour this absolutely stunning
I'm
home.
so excited.
Let's go check it out.
So we're starting out outside on this one because, Jesse, will you show them the view? A whole acre with a beautiful view. I was just telling Jordan that I don't even think we need to go see the house. Like, this sells it within itself, right?
Even at 17 degrees, we'll just hang out on the back deck.
I know, I can't believe that. We drove up here and I'm like, the view is so pretty. We actually have snow up here. And then I looked down and I'm like, oh, it's 17. And then got out and it actually isn't too bad with the sun out. Just don't go in the shade.
Yesterday, we never broke 7 degrees up here, so that's good.
Whew. Okay, so we're gonna take you inside now that you've seen the view. I don't even know what to say. I'm like speechless. So you've got your massive island here, which we all know this is one of my favorite things. And you put the sink here too, which I love because then you can mingle with everyone out here. And even with the sink here, you have plenty of space for all of your food.
Activities, entertaining.
Yes.
Is that a garbage drawer right there?
It is. And that's why I was showing you that one first. And then we've got the microwave in the island. What are your thoughts on that, Jesse?
I like it. I think that it makes everything above look a lot cleaner.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because take a look at this hood. It's the right word, hood, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Just so pretty.
And this one's kind of fun. So it has a 48-inch 8-burner cooktop, pot filler, and then the large hood over the top.
Yeah, this makes my big range look tiny.
Yeah.
It's the Z-line too. Cooks hot, cooks good food. You've got the drawers. And then come take a look at this pantry. It's huge. And you have your toaster plug here.
Yay.
And then if you look on the ground, you've also got one for your Roomba or Shark or whatever.
That's perfect.
So like you have to. In a big house, you have to have a vacuum that just runs all the time. I think we have the Robo, I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it mops and vacuums. It's amazing.
Game changer when you
Yes.
have hard flooring on the entire thing.
Yes. Okay, Jordan, this is your favorite thing, right?
It's one of my favorite things. I love that it's a 2 dual burning fireplace, so you can actually burn real wood in it. Also the log kit. It's all open. More of a traditional fireplace. You get the feel of a real fire. Still puts out like 75,000 BTU, fully vented.
Really toasty. Feels
That's
good.
amazing. I didn't know that you could do both.
Yeah.
I did, but I only knew 4 months ago when you told me that? He called me and he's like, hey, I need your opinion on some of these things. So the brick was one that I approved and I said, yep, let's go for it. And then if you take a look above, I absolutely love that they did that. And one of the surprises when I walked in was the black trim rings. I will probably end up changing those in my house because those are awesome. Okay, so if you don't remember, so this is Jordan. We've had him on a few of our videos. Jordan Anderson with Anderson Homes. It's actually who I personally built my home with, and a few of our clients have built with too.
We're excited to have Kaelee and Jesse here today.
Yeah. Where are we located, Jordan?
We are in Liberty in the North Fork Meadows subdivision, just off the North Fork River. What makes this community a little unique, all acre lots, and it backs onto the river and then a floodplain on the other side. So what you see is what you get. There'll never be any other building out the back of these homes.
Oh, that's amazing.
And you can see, yeah, the ski runs from here. Is it Nordic Valley now?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
I always call it Wolf because that's what it was back in the day for me. Jesse, you were going to point something out over here.
This massive chandelier is beautiful. And it
pretty
100%
big.
matches the feel of this house.
Yes.
Like it brings in kind of castle vibes with all of the brick and then this massive chandelier.
So funny that you say that, Jesse. So the inspiration of this house was French country, and so that's what we tried to bring in and tried to drill it, that anywhere you could see the same finishes were throughout. for instance, the brick walls that you touched on.
I think you need where we are, Jesse, so that you can see all of what he's talking about. It's beautiful. So if you turn around, you can see that he's put the brick over here and even above the doorway. The brick here, which I just love, and then the brick on the fireplace as well.
So kind of the idea that we had with that was we didn't want just one spot to be accented, but as you came in and came through the home, there's really nowhere on this main living area that you don't see a brick accent, so it ties everything together and makes it feel like one big open space.
I agree. Should we go to the master or the garage?
Let's hit the garage first.
Okay. Don't forget to look here. Little accent area for where your dining room table would be. And I love that there's not a light hanging, because then you can put your table however you want.
I was just gonna say that.
So ours, we've actually moved a few times because we've got a long rectangular one and we had it this way and then we moved it. But this, you don't have to worry about moving your lights. So off to the side, you have your half bathroom. As we all know, I put the sign in here to not get naked because that would be weird. And you've got a peek in here. Can you see that?
Yes, that's so pretty.
He's got those sprinkled throughout the house, which I love.
I definitely understand the French country motif.
And then all of the floating vanities in all the bathrooms have motion activated lights.
Oh, I love that.
You know
That's
what's
so nice when it's dark.
What's kind of cool about that is now that I have a cat, I don't know if you know that I have a cat
Yeah.
now. Yeah, you can put the kitty litter box under there and kind of forget about it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what would you put under there? And that's exactly what I would put.
The other thing just to point out on this half bath is we did try to maximize the views from every room in the house. So we even put a window that,
So Sam would love these views. Definitely.
Nobody's gonna be able to see in, but you can see
Yes.
out.
And it's so pretty. I don't think you showed these.
I totally missed that. I love that so much.
Yeah,
You
definitely
know,
different.
so both the lighting and that faucet are kind of that same French country
Yep.
inspiration.
and the vessel sink is even something to point out in here. So it's a cast stone. So if you ever get marks or anything in it, a traditional sink, super hard to get any marks out of. This, you
Nice.
take a piece of high grit sandpaper, sand it, goes away and starts right over.
What about a pumice stone? Can you use that? Yeah. Someone taught me a cleaning hack, and if you ever get the ring around your toilet, you just use a pumice stone. I don't know if that's good on the toilet or not, but yeah. Okay, so let's take you to this massive garage.
I did not look in the garage when
Nope.
we came in here last.
It's a disaster.
It is a disaster, but that's part of building a house. So like, what's the length on this, Jordan?
55.5 feet.
Holy mackerel. So all the way, there's plenty of space for a workbench back here. That's perfect for a workbench.
Then you've got your 2-car on this side, and it is.
And even the 2-car is 29 feet deep. So you could do a full size long bed truck and still have space for storage in the front.
Yeah, it's huge.
And I do love the big windows.
I told Sam that we should tint our windows on our garage because we've got windows on the actual garage doors, and he thought I was talking about those windows. He's like, why? Only the neighbors can see, and they don't even look. I'm like, no, wrong one. But yes, I love having that because then you have the natural light in the garage too, and half the time we don't even have to turn the lights on.
Yes.
You have a spigot here too, which is awesome.
Yay. I like that because if you're pressure washing, you can pressure wash with heat.
Yes,
Yeah.
that and just like for me cleaning out the paint bucket, and then take a look. The drop
I feel
zone!
like we missed this. I totally forgot about this when we were in here.
And then a coat closet too. So you can have all your crap here and make this look good.
I love it. I love it.
Can you
so
tell that
much.
this is how I would live in this house?
And I love that you took the granite in for the bench. I think
Yes.
that's so pretty.
Yes,
And
because
it's durable.
I've had a wood one and it gets dinged so bad. And then you paint it and then it gets dinged again, so this is definitely the way to go. Did you show this part? How he wraps it around?
Oh, I did not. Oh, that is beautiful.
So then again, you've got 2 of the accent pieces here when you're standing from the garage door.
I love that.
I'll peek those views again as we're walking through. I always want to point out some of the things like the plug in the island, but you know, that's to be expected now. We've got to have those.
Full depth cabinets on the back. Did you
Oh,
show that?
yeah.
24-inch deep full. cabinets.
Gosh.
It's where I'd put all of my kitchen appliances.
Yes. Adjustable shelving in there as well.
Yep. Some custom flooring in here. I'm just kidding, just kidding. He has some custom carpet coming, and I was too anxious to wait, and so I'm like, nope, we're gonna come see it. So we will post photos of what the carpet's gonna be in here when it is in. I'm super excited.
I love that you brought the tray ceiling in here.
Yes, tray ceiling and the same,
Wood.
yeah, wood, and those trim caps too. Not trim cap, what is it called?
Ring.
Ring. Oh, I should have waited so you could have seen those turn on. I love the sensor lights when you walk in. You've got those lights again.
Kind of fun tiles on this floor. So they're 48 inch by 48 inch tiles throughout the bathroom. And
It feels almost like a solid floor rather than a tile floor. Then you have a floating bench.
And it will hold you.
We
Don't worry.
tested it.
Yes. So this thing has a lot going on, but this one is the cool one. So if you're like shaving your legs, you can just like rinse your leg off.
Or you need to wash your feet.
Yeah. Like you went to the beach.
Been out mucking around.
Yep. The beach of like Pineview.
Oh yeah, because we're only, less than a 10-minute drive from Pineview.
Oh yeah, super close. So I think you should climb up there, show them that it works, and show them the view up there.
Okay. Whoa. Oh my goodness. That's just amazing.
And then, this is sweet because you're not ever going to be limited on how many shampoo bottles you can have.
That could be a problem for some people that I know.
Is that you?
No, it's
Asking
my
for a
little
friend?
sister.
Oh, yep, that's
From
true.
Shade at Randy, she knows
Yep.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Got the toilet room, check.
Essential now.
What are we missing?
Your shelving.
Yep, my shelving.
And is there a plug in there for your fancy smellies?
There is a plug.
Yeah.
Is that a phone charger?
bidet.
Oh, bidet, okay, yeah.
Oh,
I don't have
smart.
one of those, but that actually makes a lot of sense. I'm glad that you thought that through.
And then I know what your favorite part's gonna be in here.
Be so nice.
Enlighten us, because some people may have never even seen the backside.
What?
What's behind the
Oh,
appliance?
yeah, so this is a washer and dryer. You do stackable here, and then you don't even have to use a basket. You just like hang it up and there you go.
What a dream.
What are your thoughts on not having carpet down here?
I'm of two minds about it. I
Yep.
think that there's gonna be a lot of dust just because that's what comes off clothing all the time.
That's true. Yeah.
But if you have a fancy room,
Yep,
like
100%.
Kaelee does, that's like,
Yep.
that's so much easier. And this is gonna sound like another weird thing too, but I find that touring houses that have been lived in, the closet always has a human being smell. I think
Yeah.
that the carpet tends to
Holds it.
absorb the human being smell, and having a hard floor will eliminate that.
And you know what I like? You get to be extra and put a rug in here.
That's so true. And you can wash the rug.
The other thing is when we've kind of switched to most of our, even in our lesser subdivisions, we've switched to tile in the master closet. And the reason being, people generally, when they get out and they're drying off, they don't want to
Yep.
make sure they're 100% dry and then go put their clothes on. They kind of transition into here and start to get ready.
I've never thought about that. That's
Yeah.
gross. That's like going back to the carpet in the bathroom thing. Yeah, okay. I'm sold. Next house we're doing tile in here. Just take a look at that again. It's so pretty. And I love how like bright and white it is in here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So pretty. Here's your closet.
Love it.
Would it be your game closet or your blanket closet?
Blanket closet.
Yep. Because games are downstairs.
Games are always downstairs. So,
You think it's just a bedroom. But wait, there's more.
mini master.
And I love that you did black in here, Jordan, for the shelves.
What a fun
And that you
accent.
actually did them too. Because I feel like a lot of builders, you just have that spot for your soap and then you're kind of limited. So I love it.
Or it's done with the tile and the cuts are not clean. And
Yep.
You can see a little jagged bits.
Yep. Yeah, I like that for sure.
Yes.
Oh, and you did the nice.
Yeah, this one's got the
Does it come off? Comes off, right? Need to work out some more, apparently. Yeah. That's so nice. You can clean the kids or the dogs. Look, there's water. It works. It's been tested.
You're good.
Don't break it. I would break it. That's why I don't open tight.
This is black in here too.
So this bathroom's all black.
Yeah, I love the changes. So you've got the black hardware. In the master, it was silver. And you've got black in here. I love the mixed metals for sure. Look, you could have another cat. Just kidding. One is the max.
And then you have a walk-in closet with a window.
Even the front view of this house, so there'll never be a home across the street, so we figured we might as well stack the windows and maximize the views out front as well.
Absolutely beautiful.
And I love that all these houses are super unique in their own way too.
Yeah.
They're all different, so you don't feel cookie cuttery at all, which is really nice. Be a nice office.
This house, I don't know if you ever touched on it, Jesse, so this house is just under 4,100 square feet, fully finished with a 6-car garage.
6 cars, so nice. Do you have RV parking on the side?
Uh-huh.
Perfect. Take a look at massive, beautiful hardware too.
Oh.
The doors that Jordan picks out are amazing.
I
love
almost
them.
didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
It's so dark and it matches
Just
so
subtle,
well.
yeah.
And I love the massive handle.
And here's your official laundry room in here. And it's pretty official.
Love a soaker sink. If I were to do my laundry room over again, I would put in a soaker sink.
Would you? A lot of people would, I think. They had the space.
I thought I would use the one in my garage, but that one's gross. And there's no way.
Plus, you'd have to bring wet clothes in. Like when I soak my clothes in the wash or in the bathroom, and then I have to carry them across. It's a mess. So yes, I would definitely do a sink again. Did you take a look at the tile?
Oh, I didn't. That is beautiful. I missed that.
It's very subtle, but super pretty.
It is. I feel like we see a lot of similar tiles in new construction right now. There's
Yeah.
a very certain tile pattern that has been in almost every new construction home I've seen in the laundry room or one of the guest bathrooms.
But from builders that aren't custom.
Exactly.
Yep.
And so these little details are what you get.
And this one's a little unique. A lot of the pattern tile you're seeing is just kind of a cheap pattern tile. This is actually an inlaid. So it's,
Yes.
if you fill it, it's got full textures in the la fleur, or how do they say the flower?
The fleur,
Yeah.
There you go. Of course you would know how to say that.
the flower.
Okay, Jesse, what would you do with this space?
Okay, so I would do our TV, maybe even a projector on that end because that is a big blank wall just ready for a projection system. And then so much room for activity.
It'd be the perfect, oh my gosh, gymnasium, like for gymnastics. My kids are obsessed with gymnastics, so it'd be super fun.
Throw your mats out.
And
plenty
and
of
you've
height.
got plenty of height. For me, at least, you could do all the things, and yeah.
So what's the ceiling height?
They're 9 foot in the basement.
I love that.
Too tall for me.
And the main floor is 9s, 10s, and 12s.
Awesome. And I feel like if you really wanted to, there's an opportunity because you're really close to water and drains. You could put in a mini kitchen.
For sure.
Nice.
Wet bar.
Yep.
Your
Theater.
container,
Yep.
theater.
Again, you have to look at those views from here.
Even the views from the basement are pretty amazing.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're in a basement because you're only, what, hip distance down? So pretty.
The other thing I like about the space underneath the deck is storage.
For sure.
Storage of
Tall enough, though.
Yeah, it's just over 7 feet.
Yeah, so it's tall enough. I'd put a hot tub. Especially because it's colder up here a little bit longer of time frame. So you gotta have a
Honestly, I
hot tub.
think sitting in your hot tub and looking out at that view would be amazing.
Here,
Yeah,
Jesse, come here
glass
for
of
a
wine.
sec. So something else that we're doing in all of our homes now is we've switched from a traditional water heater to tankless with a recirc loop. So you're never more than 2 or 3 seconds away from having hot water on demand at all times.
That's really nice.
Amazing.
Another thing that's a little unique, just being up in Liberty, is we are on septic systems up here. And so this is what you're looking at here is when you go down to the pumps.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And then Jesse, tell me what that is.
That is the loop for a water softener.
Yep.
Very good.
Sure can. Have that installed. Some people love them, some people hate them.
It was just so funny that it's such a controversial thing.
I know. I feel like it's 50-50. Jordan, what do you see for people?
I'd say the majority of people put them in.
Put them in, yeah. See how big this is?
I know at our house, if we are out of salt, the kids' skin lets us know it's out of salt without even checking it.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about that.
Yeah, this is a massive room. You could almost make this a bunkhouse.
Totally could. That'd be fun.
Okay, Jordan, what is this window called when you've got the 2 and the
It's just a two-way slider.
2-way slider? I love it because you just have more light.
That sun today is almost blinding.
It is.
All that snow out there bouncing off us.
I love all the plugs everywhere too. Just in usable
I think this would be a
spaces.
cool reading nook. If this was ours, we'd probably do building bookcases here.
Yes,
It'd be cool.
I love
that'd be really pretty.
You'd even do a fun little couch on this side.
For sure.
Mhm.
Some side tables. I'd put maybe a coffee bar up.
That'd be cool.
I would cut a hole in the wall and make that the toy room.
I knew you were gonna say
Yep.
that. I knew it.
It's so nice because then you just throw all the toys in there and you can watch your movie and not stress because I'm that person. I have to have it clean. At least clean out of sight. Okay, don't think we have a light in here, so hopefully your phone will adjust. But like, take a look this way
Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel.
and then take a look
Look you go.
this way.
Holy mackerel.
You've got tons of cold storage space.
This is gonna sound weird, but it smells like graham crackers in here.
That's funny, it totally does.
I wonder if
Don't
it's
you
like
think?
the
It does.
concrete and the wood.
It's
Yeah,
just gotta be
it's
a
must-
mixture.
It's graham crackers.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, does that mean
So what
that-
are we ingesting when we eat graham crackers
Yeah,
is the
no
question.
kidding. No kidding. I'll make you some sourdough ones and then we know what we're eating. Okay, so we had 1 bedroom here and 2 more here. Let's go to this
We've got 6 bedrooms in this house.
5.
5. 5.
No,
2 up.
2 up
1,
and
2,
3 down.
7. Wait. 5. You're right. That is 5.
Your math is as good as chicken math. Fun fact, I have 12 chickens now. Started out with 6. Got your closet. I love that you did the tall area too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta
It's so
have a
nice
hanging
for
area.
robes and all the fancy things.
And then the other nice thing is you could put a bed here, have a table on either side,
Mm-hmm.
and then you still have a ton of space for a little office, reading nook if you have some still home.
Desk, sitting area.
Yep.
I mean, it's definitely multifunctional.
Yeah.
Plenty of space in here. You could
Or gym.
Or a gym.
I don't know, I think I'd make this one the gym because you have way more light coming in like in the morning and I like to work out in the morning, so.
And
but,
length.
Yeah,
This is long.
and then
It's a long
this wall would have a full mirror for the gym.
Yes.
I'm so glad you're talking me into that.
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
Every time I see your videos, I'm like, that's killer.
Like, I influenced that. Okay, and then we've got a bathroom here. And, oh, I did it again. I walked in
You
before.
did.
Did you catch it by chance?
I didn't.
So what was really cool is both Jesse and I were like, oh, it's kind of dim in here, but like, why do you want it bright? So these are fancy and they're only like at 50%, is that what you said? For certain light.
They're at 3,000K and they can go all the way up to 6,000K, so you can get that
Yeah.
more bright.
Yep.
light.
Which I feel like in my bathroom, I actually turn some of my bulbs so that it's not super bright. So I actually love that you can change that.
It's amazing.
Okay, and I'm gonna let you talk about that because you pointed out that you loved it first.
I absolutely love the stone in here. I think it's gorgeous, and then it also kind of contributes to the wet room. It goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Yep.
And it just, like, wrapping it is just such a nice touch. And I love the little stone alcove. Here's gonna sound probably like another weird thing, but I like the stone alcove on the same side as the wash, or as the faucet.
Wet wall.
Yeah.
Yes, the wet wall, because I feel like you're less likely to splash a bunch of water all over everything and grow mildew and mold. And Jordan, another thing I love is the tubs that you pick for your
That's what I was
houses.
just gonna say. Is there not your traditional tub? What is this tub called? Does it have a fancy name?
Just a traditional face tub.
Yeah, I like it.
It's gorgeous. A lot of the new builder grade tubs, they're cast iron, but the feel is almost like a 1960s
Got a
brand
funky
new,
tech.
Yeah.
yes, and I'm not in love with it. I'm
Nope.
in love with these absolutely gorgeous.
And I love that they're a little deeper too. So
Yes.
you can.
They are.
I always think of my pregnant belly when I was with Luke because I love taking baths with Luke. And at my house before we built with Jordan, I'd get there and like my belly would stick here and the water would only go here when I was like all the way down. So I'm like, okay, I have to have a soaker tub.
You know, it's interesting that you point that out. So a traditional cast iron tub's like 16 3/4, and these are 19 1/2, and you wouldn't think that 3 inches would make that big difference. It's huge.
That was exactly what I just measured out, was the 3, yeah.
And the other interesting thing is when you're stepping over it, you're not really noticing that difference.
No.
Like, it wouldn't even
No.
occur to me that there was that big of a difference there.
Nope, not at all.